Mike, say something. Something.
And all good to go. I'm audible now. You are audible. Everything's good. Alright, so welcome back. Byte Banter, episode 66. If I'm not wrong, let me just make sure.
Three more. Three more.
What's in three more?
It's gonna be the nicest episode
Oh,
ever.
you mean
Gotta
six?
make sure Hema comes.
Let's do more, not three more. Three.
Wait, what? It's 67 already?
Oh, wait, sorry. This is all the videos, right? This includes the short. Without, if you just see live, this should be. Why don't I see the current stream? Am I live?
Not yet.
But really?
I am in the notification squad. I would have known.
This does say started streaming though. Oh wait, we are live. Is it private? It is private. Why is this private?
Oh, because have you privated the previous weeks?
Oh, I did last week's. I still need
We
to.
don't talk about that.
Still need to edit it. I haven't edited it. Also, thank you for reminding. I can do this. I didn't even change the thumbnail. Damn, I made a thumbnail and everything. Why is this computer still lagging? I deleted everything.
It's time for an upgrade.
No, man, it's too expensive. I actually was considering upgrading my thing to a PC, but then I've thought elsewise. No, I don't want to do that.
I agree with you on how expensive it gets, especially when you're building a PC with all the components individually costing like a kidney.
Like just a GPU, although they've gotten cheaper now, a GPU that I want for streaming, because I don't want to build a low-end PC anymore. Like if I build a better one, this was the point of shifting from my currently mid laptop to a bad PC. So if I get a good GPU, that'll itself cost more than my whole laptop right now. And I don't want to do that. I feel like this is getting the job done so far. I can edit videos, I can play games, I can stream. So let's see. The day comes where GTA 6 comes out and I'm not able to play it. I'll be like, okay,
it is
see.
PS exclusive, right? So you're good to go there.
Yes, but I don't even have the PS yet, so I'm still debating. I'm actually Kevin did make me question myself, like, what would I do if GTA 6 came out in PC as well? And I looked it up, right? I think it'll be out. No, I looked it up. I think it'll come out in 6 months. Wait, let me show you.
6 months. That's too quick.
PS5.
That's too quick.
How's the bot look? Is PS5 a PC exclusive?
Oh wow! Wow! Yes, you can stream.
Not a PC, PS exclusive. And also the latest best-selling PlayStation. Wait, what? What console is GTA 6 on? What's happening? Why is it showing? Oh, I didn't put GTA. It was showing Gran Turismo. It's coming to PlayStation 5, something, and Xbox Series. Wait. Is GTA 6 going to be on PC? It seems like PC players won't be able to play the game until 2026 at the earliest. Okay, so it's still 1 year away. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Before freaking Nintendo Switch 2 comes out, you have to sell your Switch 1.
No,
because
trust me, the Switch I don't care, because I don't need to have the latest Switch. I just have it for the games that I have. I don't need newer games.
But we don't play Switch, so that way you can take that money and put it into PS. You know, get the PS.
True, that is true. But we wouldn't even be playing the PS, so I should just put it into a PC.
But, yeah. Okay. I mean, what's that? You resell it for like 6K maybe, and you get like a power supply for it.
Oh no. Okay. That's fine. That email doesn't matter, and the password nobody can guess it. It's cool. Okay, one bad thing about actually this is not Ark's fault. This is my fault. So when you make a new this thing, right, new space, I was thinking spaces are like profiles in Chrome where you can give it a name and do something, right? But this isn't exactly a new profile. This is basically just a new window. If you want to make a new profile, you need to add new profile here. And what I did was by mistake I created everything under the same profile. So now I have like for different stuff, but with the same like account linked.
So, that's annoying.
Yeah, and I'm too lazy to redo the whole thing and add it to separate things. So I'm just using it for now.
Tell me something. How heavy is Arc? Is it like
I don't
Chrome heavy or Firefox heavy?
I don't think it's heavy. Like I have not have any performance issues using it so far. Let's see.
It's just the laptop issue. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's laptop.
But
You see,
mm,
it's 1.8. Oh, that's a lot actually. 1.8 GB. What's happening in there?
I mean, you must be having so many iterations open, right? So many
1.8 GB is a lot.
tabs.
To be fair, like okay, let's see what I have opened. I have this thing which just has Gmail open, nothing else. I have this thing which has Reddit. Okay, I was just looking this up with you. YouTube and two more stuff. Gmail, Canva. Okay, let's check one thing. What happens if I close some of this stuff? Like if I close this, am I lagging?
No, yeah, it's kind of glitchy. Not gonna lie.
OBS has some issue then. I don't know why is this happening though. Is it because I didn't update? I can actually see the lag on
uh,
OBS.
yeah, I see the lag and I hear the static on your voice as well.
That's weird now. Before I was blaming that I didn't
And
have
top right
enough.
of your stream, it's some kind of exclamation mark coming. So that's
Oh.
another.
Before I was convinced that this is because I don't have enough space left on my computer. But right now it's not even that. Okay, let me try one thing. Let me just try closing Arc. Let's go to just two of us talking. And let me close Arc and see if it's still that bad. Oh, I forgot that it's gonna mess this up. Okay. Just for now, I'll just share an empty screen to you. This way, OBS should be fine. Yep, OBS is perfect. This is all good. Okay. No lag now, right?
No lag now.
Was it Arc?
All is good. Was it Arc?
We'll
It
never
was Arc.
we'll never know though, because when I started it was
I
okay.
guess we'll never know.
Okay, let's try one. Let me just open one Chrome tab. Okay, clearly Chrome is more heavy than Arc. I have just one tab open.
I started hearing the static again, dude.
Okay, I mean like
So right as you booted up a browser,
I have just
that
one
was
tab
it.
open, nothing on it, and it's already taking like 500 MB.
Jeez.
Well, why does this say 11 processes going on? What's happening? Does it load everything? It shouldn't, right?
Hang on. Let me try going to my task manager. This is new. We're doing a bit of tech here.
Okay. Interesting
Chrome's open.
stuff's happening.
Oh wow, wow.
Does it happen to you too?
I've got like I've got like 20 processes going on for Chrome.
Let me just make my second screen visible, and yeah, that's weird. I can feel the lag again. Okay, interesting. So far our conclusion is because of tabs though, but that's the weirdest thing.
I don't think that's the, but it doesn't make sense. It's like even on my workstation, I'm booting up the freaking Chrome is going on in the background or any other browser with multiple tabs open, and still it's not like static's coming through. So I think it should be,
OBS.
could be, or it could be Discord because we all know how buggy it is
Mm-hmm.
from time to time. And the third reason could be you just need to update your PC, maybe if there's an update.
I've updated it recently. Like I was clearing and making storage, right? So that's when I made space. This is what I have left now.
Yo, that ain't much.
I had 4 GB just last week. 4. I streamed with 4 GB last week. This is too much for me right now.
I'll tell you. Okay, I won't tell you. It's work related.
Okay. Yeah. No work related.
Yeah, Kevin would be like, I'm gonna drop the call. I'm not gonna listen to you guys anymore.
Okay. What are we talking about though? We were talking about how did we get to all
Browser?
this? Oh yeah, I was talking about Arc. I wanted to show off Arc to the people here, but okay, we are not doing that anymore, I guess.
Yeah, wait. You send me topics. Now you gotta tell me, educate me. on why Mr. Beast is being cancelled, which we knew.
I need a
Which
tab
we
for
knew it
that.
was.
Okay, fuck it. I'm sharing Arc. Doesn't matter if it
Open
lags.
it, open it. Yeah, yeah. All is good so far. Mr. Feast. Oh, Paris Olympics. Nice. That's something we can talk about as well.
What is this Paris Olympics? Did I change the podcast title?
You're lagging. You're lagging.
No, I'm lagging. That's one thing. Why is the title Paris Olympics? I'm pretty sure
YouTube knows what you must do.
I didn't change the title. Damn.
Shit.
Damn, this is bad. Okay, this came when I opened Arc. Okay. Mr. Beast. Did what?
Mr. Least.
Let's say Mr. Best.
Mr. Best.
Okay, the problem right now is why is it lagging? Okay, let's just open a new tab.
Yo, Mr. Beast.
Give us a PC so we can shit on you.
Yo, Mr. Beast, we're shitting on you, but please get us some new setup so we can shit on you better.
Okay, so I'll give you context. Basically, a lot of stuff was happening around Mr. Beast after the Ava Dyson thing, and then this happened. This guy called Dogpack404 made a video on Mr. Beast.
Mr. Best.
Let me find. Why can't I find his? Oh damn, his video is not even being suggested by Google. That's interesting. Oh, okay, I'll come to that slowly. That's actually an interesting point, but I'm lagging. Fuck, I can see myself lag on OBS. Okay, ignoring that. Dog back 404. I can't do it this way. Let me think. Fuck it. Let me try sharing Edge. If Edge ends up being better than this, all those memes about Internet Explorer. Okay, I'm back normal right now. Am I normal?
This is funny, dude.
Or is it just OB? I mean Discord.
It could be. You see, I'm heavily thinking it could be.
You see me right now normally, right? No issues so far.
I see you normally. Yeah, voice and video both are in sync.
Cool.
We are happy there.
Alright, in that case, let me just go with this. Okay, the basic. Oh, I don't want this tabs to be showing. How do I hide the tabs? Okay, fuck it. Doesn't matter. So I have this. What's that called? YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. See, it's not lagging at all.
No lags. Okay.
Back. Actually, Arc is built over Google Chrome or something. Something they have. We can even use Google Chrome extensions on Arc, so it could be just that.
Bill Gates, good job on Edge. We're back on the business.
You know what? Edge is actually not that bad. I use Edge for all the PDF reading stuff because I feel like it's a way better PDF reader than Adobe stuff.
Absolutely.
And
yeah.
Chrome
right click open
not even in the question. Okay, let's go this. So he made a video where he talked about how he worked for Mr. Beast and he is a fraud. I'll put fraud in quotes because there's some things he says.
Attention is the most valuable currency.
Why is this in a different language?
Lagging?
Is it lagging again?
No. Go on. Play.
No, I'm saying why is this a subtitled in Russian? What happened? Okay, so I'll just show you. So this guy who looks like he's high on shrooms claims to be high on shrooms in a lot of comments, but then when people question him, he's like, no, he was just joking. Comes up and he makes some serious allegations on Mr. Beast.
He looks a bit like Nolan and that guy mixed. What's the squeaky dude?
Squeaky.
I forgot his name. Squeaky guy. You know, like Carl. It looks a bit like
Carl. I can agree. Nolan, Okay, sure. Wait. So basically, he says that Mr. Beast runs this whole thing, and people trust in Mr. Beast because of the kind of content he made, right? So he said like what he does is basically these three steps. The first one is he makes people feel like Mr. Beast is a trusted authority. Like whatever he says, he actually does it, and then he gives some examples of how he was doing that. And then he goes on to come to the next step, which was, where is that? Okay, if I can just find the one image that he has with all the steps listed, that would be better, but I can't find it. The next thing he said was...
subscribed. Here's some money. Have a to.
So basically, he tells people to do something, and if they do something, they get rewards. For example, subscribe to get a car. Share this Instagram story to get a Tesla. Happened very recently. And the third thing...
You guys share?
I did not, because I read through the details, and it clearly said that they have a bunch of countries listed, and Thailand was not one of them. So I was like, no point sharing.
So, wait. Before we go ahead, it's crazy how everything is listed in the freaking fine print, but people are still going to blindly share on Instagram. I mean, guys like us who are going to read, you know, Kevin is kind of guy I would expect to read all the terms and conditions before freaking... He actually reads it, so that's fine. But still, the amount of exposure he's getting, even without them getting anything back, is crazy. It's worth the money he's putting in.
I'll say that still falls under marketing. You can say shady marketing, but marketing. He's getting marketed, right? And the third thing he says is, he tells the viewers that do something and they'll get something written. Similar to the second point, but then he talks about call to action, where some YouTubers will be like the content if you subscribe if you like this stuff, but Mr. Beast instead would say subscribe if you want a car or something like that. But now what he's saying is, Mr. Beast knows that his primary audience is under 18 years, like they're kids. And what he's saying is these three steps are actually basically what you also do in gambling psychology, where you tell people that, okay, you need to trust the casino. Okay, the casino will give off money. You need to believe that if you take risks, you might get something back. And if you do something, you'll get something. And then he says, after building this trust with the audience, what he does is, he showed example. Okay, this was the shittiest point he had. Okay, before I go to the main point that he had.
It's not scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah, blah. If what we did was scripted,
CGI, these bus wheels are CGI.
it would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, these buildings are CGI, and that's your only way out. You can
Por favor.
literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker. It's just a guy. This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at Mr. Beast. They had him dive through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
Scripted? Holy shit.
Found public records showing
Okay, so that's the part. My part is the first whole 5 seconds of rant where he was like, this is CGI, that is CGI. Who in their right minds was thinking that it's not CGI? Who thought that he was actually exploding the world every time there was an explosion in the video?
Dude, I'll be honest. Because it's America, it's plausible that he's doing the explosions. So I used to think that, okay, he's got some TNT buried somewhere.
But okay, that part, while I was watching this, right? So right now I have mixed thoughts, but when I was watching this, I was like, okay, this is just another guy just farming views, because everything he said so far was just basic stuff. You could call it shady, but it was still fine. But then he got into some details regarding okay, first of all, the Mac allegations. So he's saying that this guy knew Mr. Beast beforehand, and he doesn't have any proof, but he says that they planned the videos out. It could be true, it could be a lie. Nobody knows. What do you have to say?
He looks a bit like Chris.
You said that to everybody you see on screen right now.
I'm just saying, man, he looks a bit like Chris. That's it. Old Chris, the Beast Crew, Chris. Anyway,
Chris
on
with a C.
Chris with a C. Secondly, what I think of this is yes, because it's like, Tandon, imagine we are big YouTubers, all right? Not imagine, we are big YouTubers, but how many times would you ask a rando subscriber to come over and talk with us? You called your friend, Paul. you called Ink,
Mm-hmm.
right? Those are the two guests we've had.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna just pop up to one of my rando friends and be like, "Hey, let's do the podcast today."
Mm-hmm.
I would be like, "Subscribe," but
Uh-huh.
it's my area, you know. First of all, no, the way Mr. Beast is, like, he needs to act accordingly through the video
Mm-hmm.
because you know all the shit he's doing, like one take for a video.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool concept, but he needs to trust the person as well.
This guy
And
also
I would not be.
says that video was fake, but okay, we'll get to that later.
Oh wow, makes sense. So yeah, deep down, they too have something connected somehow. But I'm here just for the, you know, memes and all.
Exactly.
That's pretty much it.
That's my take on this too. Okay, let's say this guy knows him. The challenges are fun. People are watching it. I'll be honest, the videos with Mac are actually fun. I enjoy watching those videos. And it's Mr. Beast money. He gives it to his friend or he gives it to anybody through a challenge or whatever. It's fine. But what Docpack is claiming is that he needs to be more transparent about it. He needs to say it out loud. Okay, this is my friend and we're doing this with my... But I'm like, what was the point of having a YouTube channel at that point? Why didn't he just join some American Ninja Warrior or something like that if you just wanted to do challenges and announce that and stuff? Then anyway, that was the thing about Mac. And then this was also one thing where he should... There was a rough video. This was one of the worst videos, to be honest.
Hey,
I didn't like this
what?
video.
Jimmy, you
So,
slept
basically they say they're in the bed for the whole time, right? But there was one frame where you could see it was empty.
on the production yacht. It's ironic because
And
this
yeah, this frame. And he's saying that they were sleeping in the production yacht. The thing is, he doesn't know that for sure. He's guessing that off from that one frame. Anything could have happened. This could have... I don't know where they were or what they were doing, but just assuming that they were on a
It's
production
five
yacht.
dudes, dude. 5
Mhm.
dudes on a freaking platform. I don't think they would be in there together at least.
My point is, whether they were in that or not, these guys made a whole video on this shit. And if they really want to fake this shit, I'm sure they would never put this frame in. This frame feels like a mistake that would happen when you are not trying to hide something. If you haven't done something and you're trying to hide it, I'm sure you'll be very peculiar about each and every frame.
Well,
Okay.
it should have been just a single frame, right?
Mhm.
People would be. I mean,
one of the
they
videos
would be
where
like,
claim
people's
that there
not
were
gonna
fake
notice.
things. Production
Hey,
boys have brains.
look who it
These are
is.
their empty beds.
I've not seen that guy for a long
this was the
time.
one he mentioned. The empty bed.
But after a hard cut, magically 5
All right, that was one part. This was some minor stuff where he said that the clocks are not actually real time. Like he just changes it according to the story. That makes sense. Like they would do that, right? Because what was I? Because to make the storyline work, they will usually take clips from here and there throughout the day and just stitch them in such a way that the story makes sense. That was not a big point. But the thing is, so far I was just not taking the video seriously. But then a point comes where he gets into the serious allegations, which are a bit shady. For example,
Accusations. False accusations.
okay, this was the video where he's talking about it, the one they did in one take.
Oh yeah.
This one, the main thing he said was that this thing was not linked with the water getting out of the tank. So basically, no matter what he did, there were producers outside who would press a button and then the waters would come out. So it was designed in such a way that he would leave the tank only when the time was very low. Again, small detail. I don't really think most people would have cared about it.
It's all about the theatrics for them, because you need to have some kind of hook for people, you know?
Yep.
Some stake.
And then he comes on to the illegal lotteries, which is the biggest thing. The fake video bit, I don't think most of it was that serious, like that thing. The illegal lotteries, selling fake signatures and festivals. The way he connected these three things, that was really nice. So the first thing he said was this thing. So apparently there are 3 conditions that need to be met for something to be a lottery. It is that there needs to be a big price. It needs to be based on chance, so probability, and then you need to pay something to enter the thing. And he said that for it to be legal on YouTube without it being registered as a lottery, you need to have at least one of these 3 things missing. But every time Mr. Beast did a giveaway, he used to do this live giveaways back in the days. He doesn't do it anymore. He had all three of them. So basically, he would tell people to purchase his merch, so that you have to pay for it. If you purchased his merch, you could be selected to get a car or a PS5 or something. So that's chance.
That's chance.
And you're getting
and prize as
PS5.
well.
Yeah. So he said that this is technically a lottery, and for them to run an illegal lottery is not cool. Also because of the way he does the thing, where he would say like, okay, in the next 30 seconds I will give a PS5 to a random person, and 30 seconds later he forgets about it because they're just talking. I'm sure these guys are not taking it seriously, and then 1 minute later he's like, oh, okay, in the next 30 seconds I'm about to give the thing away. So now the thing is, 30 seconds ago he said he'll give something away, which he didn't. So now this is where it becomes illegal-ish. And then there's this whole thing where he says that he's losing money because of the things he's giving away and stuff, and then he just pulls up an Excel sheet and calculates, and he's like, no way he's losing money, he's making money off of this stream for sure. So this was the illegal lottery spot, right? What do you think about this one so far?
Okay, look, the thing is, I've seen not only him, but so many YouTubers do this shit. And I remember the early days of frickin' Mr. Beast when he was giving like just 10 grand. I mean, that time it was a big money to start with on YouTube itself. And giving away PS5 and shit like that, crazy.
Yep.
Right? But sometimes on videos, you see him just pass it to a random stranger. He's like, I'll give you whatever you can carry in 30 seconds or whatever you can balance here in this circle. Chance, prize, good. But at the end or some segment, he's always saying, like you said, that subscribe to win a Tesla. You know, you gotta buy our merch. You gotta buy Feastables. Like right now, it's about Feastables. You gotta buy Feastables to come to our chocolate factory.
I like
how you shit like that.
I like how you noticed that, because that's a big part of the video eventually.
Oh shit.
So,
Damn.
so that's the thing, right? He first point was Mr. Beast has made himself a credible authority, so people believe whatever he says. The second part is based on that credibility, he's running these illegal lotteries, which mostly kids are falling into because his primary audience are kids. So this is where it starts getting shady. So before it was okay, bad practice. This is little shady, but it's bad practice. But it's targeting kids, so it gets worse. And now the third point he brings up is, for this kind of thing to work, is you need to make them enter the lottery. And to make them enter the lottery, right now the barrier to entry is pretty high. $40 for a merch, that's expensive. Not everybody will be able to buy it. So he wants to basically be selling them papers for which they can enter the lottery and maybe win something. But it's illegal to sell papers. So what is the cheapest thing that he could sell to a lot of people, especially kids?
Signatures.
Okay.
Feastables.
Signatures too. Okay, I forgot about the signature part. So there was this whole signature part. But yeah, the thing right now is Feastables. So Feastables is basically what he replaced his whole merch thing with. People don't need to buy his merch to enter the competition. Just buy a Feastable and get a chance to win a Tesla or something like that. So more people can buy it. And then that thing. About the signatures.
Wait. Hang on. It's not a cheap chocolate to start.
It is
Just
not cheap. I'll agree too. But it's cheaper than a hoodie for sure.
Well, half a price. Come on, we all know like where he is gonna get it made from, and you know it's crazy.
Yep. Okay, my bad. I should have got on to the signatures first. I skipped the signature part. Just look at the signature thing and see what you think about it.
MB deceiving people into believing it was signed by Mr. Beast. So here's a clip of Tyler maybe not forging, using Mr. Beast's signature. So Tyler signs MB, which is Mr. Beast's signature. Then he covers it, signs his own initials, TC, smirks, looks around, and then quickly slides the shirt away. Did you make it any more obvious?
This is the live stream.
Bro.
You see how things keep getting shadier?
All I'm saying, it's not looking very good for Mr. Beast at the moment, to start with. Secondly, Tyler, come on, man. You gotta be a bit more. You gotta be sneakier, dude.
And
Finesse this.
There's a funny part after
accidentally
this.
have someone
You
else's
watch him.
signature as muscle memory. And again, I'm not a lawyer. I think this is fraud. Maybe they could say it's the brand's signature. Valuable one day. This was clearly muscle memory, and judging by his body language, he knew he exposed this. Even Tariq notices Tyler slip up and immediately looks into the camera, looks guilty, and then readjusts his body and rubs his hands.
This happened. Okay, this part I'll say shady. Shouldn't be done. Because he's selling this merch saying that he's signing on it. Right? People are paying it for Mr. B's signature, not for Tyler's signature.
People are stupid for even like. Okay, never mind. Go on.
But to be fair, you know all those OnlyFans subscription stories, right? Where they think they're chatting with the person, but actually they just hire people or just have bots chatting for them. So if that's allowed, I'm not saying it's allowed. That's shady too. So is this equally shady? I wouldn't say one is more shady than the other because signature is quite a personal thing. Right? If somebody's getting a signature, they're thinking it's coming from you.
Secondly,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we agree that Mr. Beast is having a tough schedule. Let's just believe that, right? And come on, I mean, like, if you're not delivering the promise, just don't promise. You know, it's like you don't have to sell the freaking shit if you can't make it. That's all.
Also, do you really think all celebrities do all the signings? Like,
No,
I don't think so.
No. Have you seen the Coldplay guy sign? He posted a video of himself. So basically, like he was selling, he was signing cards, right, of his new album, and it's just a freaking C. That's it. C for Chris Martin. That's it. And people are gonna pay for that.
At least he wrote MB.
Just a card. No, Tyler wrote that, not Mr. Beast.
How do you know Chris Martin
dude.
wrote the C? I knew he wrote in the C.
No, he was making the video.
No, that's in front of
At
the
least
camera.
he was in the video.
Like five of them done in front of the camera by him, and other 50,000 done by 50,000 other people.
Oh wait, there's this. Ah, shit. Give me a sec. Oh crap! There's a fucking fly in my room, and I have to make it a walk.
I remember there was this question somewhere. I think we discussed this on the podcast too. Mr. Beast does so much charity work, right? How many wrongs does he need to do to get cancelled? I remember we asked this. Apparently, not too much.
Dude, it's like you can be the best person, and still people are going to break you down.
Yep.
But it's like one wrong cannot make everything right, you know.
Yep.
And one right cannot make the wrong things right. Yeah.
True.
I don't know how the quote goes, but you feel me. It's like he's doing philanthropy, good for him. But he's also making money off of us and just giving a bit of it to charity. It's not gonna cost much for him to make freaking schools in Africa. It's
people are
like
even saying that charity is part of his master plan to gain like trust, and with that trust he's able to run all of this stuff. So they're like, that's technically a business expense for him. Anywho, okay, I mean, getting to the next part of the thing.
Let me tell you, dude. For sure, if you do charity, you can reclaim the tax back. So all the money he's making, giving tax on it.
Yep.
He's doing charity, he gets the money back.
For
so,
sure.
You know, it's kind of on his side.
But I still feel like no matter what he's doing with his content currently, there are a number of people who've actually been helped by whatever he did as part of charity. Like, you can't neglect the fact that it did actually end up helping somebody, right? If this was something that he got by, I don't know. Okay, that sounds wrong yet. But what I was gonna say was, even let's say if he murders somebody and he takes that money and helps 100 people, the 100 people are still being helped. What he did initially was wrong. What he did was wrong. But what happened to the 100 people as a result is not bad.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna somehow link the video in the comments of the trolley problems,
Uh-huh.
train trolley problems. Underneath, I'll put the link. You gotta watch Byte Banter. Gotta make money off Mr. Beast.
Many people are doing that. There are like 5-6 commentary channels who have got like 5-6 million views on every video they made on Mr. Beast this past week. Okay, so
Best.
this was the thing that I was talking about, where basically for lottery to be more profitable, the thing that you're selling needs to be as cheap as possible. Hoodies expensive, $40. Shirts expensive, $30. Caps expensive, $10, $15. So he comes up with Feastables. And even with Feastables, he says a bunch of things like he started the thing by saying Feastables is the healthiest chocolate and so on. But recently he had this formula change on Feastables, right? So now Feastables is technically no longer healthier than Hershey's. It's basically the same ingredients, just a different method, so it tastes a little different. So he's saying like he can't even keep up the claim where it was the healthiest chocolate anymore.
Dude, I'm pretty sure. Okay, this is gonna trigger the female audience of ours, but imagine getting Gucci or Louis Vuitton or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
The same thing is being built in China,
Mm-hmm.
maybe with a better material.
Mhm.
You've seen the shops. I mean, of course, it's made by kids in some shops. We do not support that, but we could go to a proper supplier, and
Mhm.
it would cost you like quarter of the money with the same.
1/10 the money even.
What I mean, they literally. I've seen the Hong Kong shop video where the dude literally picked up the alligator skin.
Yeah.
And whatever materials he wanted his wallet to be, and he
Mhm.
just took it to the shop, and he was like, "Yeah, I can make with that, and it's gonna cost you this much." It's just so much cheaper. So in the same sense, everything is same when you think about it. All chocolates and shit, Lindt, all the like fancy chocolates, same. Hershey's, Cadbury. This guy who missed Feastables.
I was trying to pick
Like-
up this bag to show something, but the chair fell down. It's fine. So yeah, gives me this vibe. But not but Krabby.
Hey, passport cover.
Yeah, I paid $100.
wait.
They customized it
shit.
and made
Where's
me.
my passport? I've not seen it for months.
No, my point. This was $100. They customized it, added my initials, added this logo thingy. $100, and they made it in front of me. 5 minutes. If the same thing was being sold by Gucci, Versace, one of those girly brands, it would be,
Got him.
where's
Oh,
the
there.
cover?
It's not initial. It's a freaking full name, and
Oh.
yeah,
It's the same thing.
it's the same thing. I've
Wait a
freaking paid
second.
around.
It's literally the same thing. Yeah, even I could have written my whole name, but I chose to just write the initials.
Yeah, and
The logo.
this was free. Like
Yeah,
on top,
it's-
they're like you can take the cover.
This
You
and
can
this
add
came
one
with
name
it.
to
Yep,
it.
yep.
Yeah, 100,
Damn.
and it's
same
good
thing.
quality. It
Yeah.
has it has stuck around.
I used to have one more before, but then I changed for this, and I've had this ever since. Works fine.
Trust me, if Hema was here, he would have leaked his.
Details. Actually,
Good to see that.
Hema has the same
Sorry?
thing too now. So we have the Razer mics and the same passport covers.
Let's go.
One thing at a time. Okay.
Hey, not Razer mic, freaking HyperX, bro.
Oh, why did I say Razer? My bad. HyperX, please do not stop giving us the money. The hypothetical money that we've been imagining so far. Okay, so this happens. He talks about Feastables. Okay, this was one more shitty thing that happened. So I remember this thing way back. Like I was about to put money in this as well. So he had this thing where he said that for $10, so you can send a picture to the moon.
Stupid.
No, it sounds like a cool idea. The only reason I didn't go through it because they're not even printing the picture or anything. They're just putting all of your pictures in a hard drive, and the hard drive goes to moon.
They did the same thing with audio as well, if you remember.
Yeah, but the thing was, this rocket took flight like a few, I think this year, early this year.
Launched,
But this
carrying
happens.
Beautiful pictures of deceased loved ones to the moon, where they would be immortalized.
There
It
you go,
exploded.
$10. What? It's gonna pop up saying Mr. Beast.
The thing was, I don't think it's Mr. B's fault here, but I think he should have at least made a post or something saying that, okay, this thing happened and it got exploded. There's in talks with the company trying to get money or something. Like there should have been some kind of after.
There's no money to this. It's nothing's coming up.
Yeah.
But sometimes I feel like he's not as evil as someone like Logan Paul with all the scams he's running.
True.
Like he's doing some good as well.
Yep.
Some evil back. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't say for sure.
So
It's all
far-
hypothetical.
So far, in my opinion, all the things that we've seen is shady at best. I feel like I don't feel like any of it was intentionally bad.
Gray area.
Yeah, it was in the gray area, and I feel like it was coming from a good intent. The impact could have been better, I guess, but the intent was good. It feels like he just wanted to make money to make more YouTube videos and eventually do what he's doing today. So, anywho, all this happened, and then what was the next point? Yeah, the next whole point is about Feastables, how he is marketing Feastables and
So,
all this stuff.
One of the big YouTubers as well. Okay, one of the big YouTubers. She tweeted saying, I can't remember the name. Otherwise, I would have given a source.
I think
She
I know who
tweeted saying
he
that-
talks about her.
Yeah, she tweeted about him. Oh yeah, that one.
I know.
I guess.
She's pretty famous. So there was this creator games that happened on Mr. Beast's channel. This one. Apparently she was in the top 3, but then they edited the video in such a way that it seemed like Logan Paul was in the top 3 and she wasn't. And then the thing was, nothing came up when the video came out, but I think like 6-7 months later she randomly tweeted about it and it was a whole big thing. But then Mr. Beast addressed it back then, saying that they did it for the story or whatever and something, and the whole thing died out. But now she's coming up again, and now she's like super hyper focused. Now she's talking about new things that she never talked about before, and then she's the Beast games that are happening, we talked about before, where Amazon is sponsoring. Amazon is releasing a video with Mr. Beast. So in this now, apparently there was not enough health security and stuff, so people are getting injured and stuff. So people who actually got injured messaged her, and she's telling their stories on their behalf, and all that stuff is happening with her now. Yeah. Anywho, all this happened, and then the thing is, this video was a good video in a sense that I wouldn't say I'm a Mr. Beast fan, but I like his work. I see his work and I feel like, okay, he knows what he's doing on YouTube, and I kind of look up to YouTube. So I feel like, okay, interesting. Whatever he does makes sense. He's getting the views. He's the most subscribed channel on YouTube right now. So it does make sense. But so when I was watching initially, I was like, okay, meh. Then he came up with illegal orders, like, okay, interesting. Sounds a little shady. Then he came up with this Feastables connection with it. It could be a conspiracy theory, but it does kind of make sense. It feels like the thing actually makes sense. Like after Feastables came, he stopped doing those merch live streams where he would be selling them, and his whole focus has been on selling Feastables lately and all that stuff.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're just trying to make money, no matter what. It's what's best for them. You know, it's like, dudes, what people claim he could be a billionaire, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yo, who is this person hyper fixated behind Mr. Beast and
That is what I'm talking about. So then this guy comes into the story. He's basically I think like a commentary channel. He comments on any big YouTube drama, Twitch drama that happens. And his past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos, Mr. Beast crew only.
Since 2 weeks, dude. 2 weeks.
And then look at this. Each video is getting a substantial amount of views. So I'm opening this because I can't open Twitter on this one because it won't be logged in and stuff. But apparently one of Mr. Beast's crew replied to the tweet debunking some of the stuff there, but he didn't debunk most of the stuff. He just debunked like some of the smaller stuff that we also said nobody cares about. So we still have to wait for Mr. Beast's like actual response to stuff. Oh, and the latest news is he's basically sending legal notices to everybody who's talking about this thing. By everybody so far, only this person has come ahead. Dogpack, the one who made that video.
Mr. Beast has.
Where is Dogpack? This guy.
Do you think attention is?
But
Dude, it's sorry, go on.
The thing is, the more this person is talking, he's discrediting himself. Like he came up on what's his name, XQC's live stream, and talked about why is ZQC XQC dogpack 404. He came up on his live stream and they were discussing things, and he just doesn't sound like a person who would be
credible.
Yeah, credible. Like some of the stuff he said were dumb. Like given even XQC says some dumb stuff, but some of the things that the other guy says were also dumb. And then he shows up
pretty much a yapper, right?
Something like that. Then he comes up on Ludwig's stream. He does the same thing. On Ludwig's stream, he sounds straight up retarded. I shouldn't say that word.
Those kids are funny, man.
I think they discuss about some weird shit, right? What was the context behind this? I saw this reel somewhere. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, it's funny anyway. It's just three of us at one point.
Wait, so I'll just show you the part where he joined. Somebody had timestamped it. Not react. The call. Call. What call was that called? Dogpack. Somebody must have timestamped dogpack. Nobody did. Okay,
it's
well,
fine.
so
It's
anyway,
fine.
So he talks and he basically just tells Ludwig, okay, you can ask me anything. And anytime Ludwig asks something, he'll be like, I can't. He just goes quiet. And then when he asks why you're not saying anything, he's saying, oh, I have an NDA. Then he says, but you can ask me anything. Ludwig asks another thing, he again goes quiet and stuff. So it was like a dumb thing. And then what else happened? Yeah. So basically, that is what happened. The funny thing is, Mr. Beast doesn't say anything about any of this. And a video comes out today. Good video. Despite all the controversy, good video. I enjoyed it. But there's more drama in the comment section. So basically, the comments looks normal. But the problem is, apparently he's deleting comments which are not video, video related. And he's planting these comments from botted accounts and stuff. And people found a way to get around this bot by just typing one long word. So this is like surviving 100 days in a court while trying to beat the allegations. Survive 100 seconds without getting a comment deleted, win lawsuit. And this is somehow working. So everybody's doing this. If you see all the newest comments, it's all just one long word comments. So let me see if I can find it. Start by newest first. You see, everybody's just sending one big word. One big word. So not looking good for Mr. Beast. That's all I have to say.
I tell you. I'll tell you this. My mom always tells me. That's why I'll tell you. She says, if something or someone goes, or in basic words, if it comes fast to you, it's not gonna last. You know, that's the basic gist. It's like the way this guy skyrocketed was crazy. It's like out of nowhere, you know. I mean, like, good for him. I mean, like, I hope everyone gets a success like that. But it's not. It's the way you build it, you know. It's like you can have a big structure, but if you can't support it, that's it. It's gonna collapse.
And I might sound like a Mr. Beast fanboy for saying this stuff, but to be very fair, in his defense, I feel like he did put in the hard work. Like, every week we had Byte Banter, we talked about his new video somehow. Like, can you imagine the level of videos that he's making? He's able to make that at the same frequency that we're making this podcast, where we just go live randomly and should talk to each other.
He's been doing that with like a proper production crew and all that shit, and it's been shot like months before in advance. It's not like it's super live time. So since it's his bread and butter, to be honest, he works for it. You gotta put in effort. It's like you wouldn't complain on going to office, but
okay,
that's my
imagine releasing a new feature in your software every week.
Yeah, it's like you cannot release a new feature every week
whole company can.
to the software. Yeah, but if you're working together in a proper team, you can release it. Mr. Beast, all he has to do is go up and be the MC, just scream at the camera, and he's happy to go. At this point, otherwise, you've seen like William Osman and this
Michael
guy
Reeves.
Michael Reeves. Yeah, they had to create the Squid Game splatter box, whatever you call it. Have you seen the behind the scene, like so many cameras, so many camera people, all the angles? It's crazy. It's overkill at some point. So it's not like he's the only one.
I see what you mean.
Doing it. There's a coordination going on, and it's a big ass team. It's not like a team of just 10 people. So that's like it's doable.
Okay. Fair enough.
Here's my take. On all of this. If he's done nothing wrong, he has no reason to be removing comments. You know, it's like if people are speaking shit about Chris and all that, Ava, so be it. It's like they both have parted ways, and some people are not up to date about it. It's gonna go away. But the more he acknowledges passively, the more it's gonna blow up to his face.
I think this part is nothing related to Ava anymore. So these comments were all related to like, Dogpack's video.
I'll be honest. The biggest shit show started after the whole Ava fiasco.
Yeah, like a lot of people are saying like it is like watching like a snowball turn into an avalanche lately. Like the last 3 weeks must have been the craziest week for Mr. Beast's PR team.
Oh shit! But dude, it's crazy. It's like I was telling you, right? It's like some shit we said might just pop up one of these days.
No, but back to Mr. Beast, right? I feel like on some levels feel bad for him because I feel like even this video, right, like surviving 100 days in nuclear bunker, really good video. If it wasn't for this drama right now, a lot of people would be like talking good things about this video. I actually enjoyed the video.
65 million views, dude.
Yeah, of course. Like, but the thing is that these views are not necessarily all the people coming to watch him. Right? Some people are just coming here to shit on him, and again, some people are just coming again and again just to see the comments and stuff. So, yeah. But what I was saying was, I can understand why he would want to delete the comments. A bad look for sure. But I'm just imagining putting myself in the situation. I put this much effort into a video, make the video, put it out there. It's something I actually enjoy making, right? I put it up there, and if people are talking about something else other than my video, I can see myself getting mad. But then I feel like that's also kind of on him. He should have had like a proper response to all the allegations first before he came out with this video. That way there'd be less people talking about that on this video, because people want to show their anger somewhere, right? And this is the only medium that he's providing them right now to do it. He's not replying to Twitter, he's not replying to Insta, so I think this is the only place people can talk to him.
Yeah, that. And secondly, it's like it's just this guy and this guy. I mean, dog tags and Mr. Dog Pack. Sorry, dog tags. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know who you are. It's some tiny ass YouTuber. Just kidding. I mean, at the end, it's just like two guys shitting on each other. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And it's not like something that you can legally go ahead and. I mean, I'm not a law person to start with, but
Mr. Beast is actually going after him now, right? He sent him
exactly.
the letter.
It's like a freaking lighter fluid in the fire. He's just trying to explode it more and more.
Yeah. But like you said before, I kind of agree. Like, if he didn't do anything wrong, he has nothing to worry about. He should just come out. Like, what's the worst that would happen if he just comes out and says, okay, I'm sorry about the illegal lotteries happened?
No. Here's the thing, Tandem. He came out, right? He came out regarding Chris's, like he's disgusted by
that was also
all
like
the people,
super
all the
late,
people.
actually.
Yeah, super late, sure.
It was like a week after the whole drama happened. So I think the same thing's happening here. Maybe he's talking with his legal team and discussing what would be the best response.
If it was me, I would have gone to ChatGPT and be like, generate me an apology.
Say I'm sorry. No, but then it goes back to that, right? If he's still waiting on his lawyers and everybody to come to an announcement, why upload this video right now? I think this was the worst time for him to upload this video.
He's done well, to be honest. If you go to his channel banner, it says subscribe for a cookie. It's so funny, man.
Yeah, so what I was saying was, yeah, if he just comes out and says, okay, the illegal lotteries were, he's bad, he didn't know better back then. That's why he stopped doing those, because he actually did stop doing them. What was the other allegation about the uh what I was
You're
saying?
lagging.
I know, that's why I was stopping for a while. Okay, am I better now? I still see OBS kind of lag, but I don't know if, yeah, it's still lagging. Okay, about the contestants being rigged, I feel like, but I also see where Doc Pack is coming from. He's selling people this hope of, okay, subscribe so that you get into this video, buy this chocolate so that you get into this video. And if the people in the video are just his friends, then he's been lying technically, right? He's been telling people, okay,
Yes.
it's basically like you're buying your subscribers, but without giving them anything. It's like you're giving them a hope of coming in their video, and when you find out that the hope was false, that means you've been cheated on, technically.
Mr. Beast, it's not looking so nice. If you give us new MacBooks, we'll stop shitting on you.
No, I feel like what
Not
Mr. Beast's
MacBooks.
problem
I want PC.
is he got too big. It's like the Icarus story. He flew too high.
Yes.
If he was
He flew too high,
yeah,
but too fast.
if he was at a smaller scale right now and he had 100 of people being his friends, nobody would say a damn thing, because it would be like, okay, sure, he's just making content. But right now the thing is, he's the guy who's supposed to be inviting 100 random people and giving money to random people and not to his friends. That's the problem that has happened.
I see what you mean. I absolutely see what you mean. It's like it was bound to happen now or ever. You know,
Yeah.
it's like that's why guys like PewDiePie. I'm not supporting PewDiePie or in any cost. Like I'm not saying, but those guys keep their life private. You know, it's nothing to do with the subscribers or anything. It's just their content.
I feel like after PewDiePie reached the 100 million mark, he actually like slowed down. He was like, okay, I've reached the milestone. Now, life.
That too.
Focus on
It
life.
all started. The whole 100 million was just because of freaking T-Series was catching up. So that's why there was that. It's not even drama. It's just like funny. But at this point, 100 million feels like the new 1 million mark. You know, it's that heavily saturated.
Yes, I feel like a lot of YouTubers haven't reached
Sorry?
it, but I get what you mean. Like before, 1 million was a big thing, right? Now 100 million is that thing where YouTubers are actually thinking about going that far.
Because if you see, a lot of YouTubers have 10 millions already. Like,
a lot of
makes
YouTubers
no
have
sense.
40, 50 million too at this point.
Yeah.
Like I think 20 million, a lot of tech YouTubers have 20 million at this point.
Even if you're running on 100K, you're like the small YouTuber at this point. Not
100K is no longer big, you're right.
Yeah.
At this point, even like
It's
600,
crazy on how
700K
saturated.
feels very small. Like anything under. The funny thing is, even 1 million feels small now. When you look at some of the channels, you're like, oh, he just has 1 million subscribers. I feel like
Just a million.
5, 6, 7 million has become the new 1 million. Where, okay, that's when you start taking channels seriously. Before that, you're like, okay, they're just trying it out, I guess.
It's crazy.
Mr.
Very
Beast,
crazy.
Dog Pack. Oh, and the thing was, Mr. Beast was also looking for a political career, right? So I feel like this kind of makes it bad for him. Like remember we discussed about this. We saw in the comments where people were like, okay, they would vote for Mr. Beast, and we were like, no way, like a content creator should be a political person. He has no idea about politics and stuff.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's nothing to even consider. And if ever USA gets content creator as the politician, that's it. I'm done with it. It's no longer the land of opportunity. It's gonna be land of woke.
The thing though is, I don't know. I have some thoughts on this. I have no idea about US politics, but I feel like world leaders in general are just the face of it. I feel like behind them they have a whole team who's orchestrating everything. They're just the person who is going out there and reading out the speech that's handed over to them. I feel like they have very little decision to make.
I agree with you on that. What do you think of freaking Trump with the earshot out?
I was thinking it's staged for elections and stuff, but then I saw this one video from Neo. He makes all these cool animations, and he was like, it would have to be like very precise timing for him to have moved his head this way right when the bullet was shot for it to be timed. And it does make sense. Like he literally shows where the shooter was and where it got shot. So it was actually aimed for his head. But if you see in the video, just when the shot was made, he had just looked this side, like he was looking ahead. He just looked that side, and that's the difference that saved his head and hit his ears. So I feel like that's too risky of a move to play.
Yeah. But okay, I see what you mean. It's too risky, and it's like I would have rather taken a shot on my hand or something instead of a face.
Yep.
Secondly, what is happening with USA, dude? It's like Olympics. A freaking guy just walks up and just shoots and leaves with the silver.
The funny thing is, there were 3-4 buildings around that area, right? So one of the buildings where the shooter was. There were 2 other buildings where there were snipers there who were supposed to look at this thing. What were they doing?
See, that's the bit it takes for me to think it's staged, because it's like when the shot was gone through, no one came around, like the bodyguards trying to block him or anything. It was like a couple of shots and then bodyguards start coming in. And this guy's not even ducking or anything.
There was this meme about the US bodyguards versus the Russian bodyguards. Where Russian bodyguards, within a second, they're all over him. And US bodyguards are like, it's fine. And they're coming in 1 to 2 business days. But then,
shit.
Have you heard the audio version of it? Where you hear the audio of the bodyguards talking and everything?
No.
So, I'm not recollecting this properly, but from what I recollect, what happened was the shots happened, and then they were saying like shots fired, and something happened where they caught the person who shot, or he ran away or something, and that's when they were planning to move Donald Trump from the stage to the car, and that's when you see actually Donald Trump pushing them away and like putting his hand up. So when he
what's that about?
No. So when he did that, initially I was like, damn, he's courageous to do that. He could get shot again. But he did that only after making sure that he's safe now. There's nobody else around.
Yeah,
But
no one's gonna see that. They're just gonna see the
full marks for showmanship, man.
I agree.
If I am in that situation and that happens to me, no way am I going to remember, okay, I'm the president. I was the president. I could be the president again of this country. I need to look cool. I need to look. This one thing can make so much difference. And he actually did it. It made such a difference. Like I saw so many people talking about, okay, we need to vote for Donald Trump, just because he got shot in the air. Sad for sure, but does that equate him being a better
that's
president?
A good way of getting the freaking votes. It feels like even though there is a very, very slight chance
anything
that
is possible.
Anything is possible. If Mr. Beast can script his videos and do all that, who is Donald Trump?
Also, you heard about Joe Biden stepping down, right?
Oh yeah, it was funny. I mean, it's time for the old fart.
Is it Donald Trump old as well?
Yes, but what, Trump is 67, 68?
I don't know, yeah. Something like that.
Donald Trump does not look that old. Biden looks like goddamn.
Yeah.
A few of the old videos of Biden has popped up where he was doing a bit of argument with the committee and all that. Some people draw comparisons between this old Joe Biden and Saul Goodman from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Like, they actually do have a similar face structure.
Yeah, I mean, he was being witty and smart and all that. Now it's just this guy who's barely making a sentence.
Yeah. Anywho, talking about US politics reminded me of Olympics. So the meme happened for sure. Let's talk about that and then, because I want to end on a lighter note. But before that, this thing also happened. Have you heard the controversy regarding the women's boxing? Was it boxing or something like that?
Fencing.
Was it fencing? No. It was.
Is it the pregnant lady?
No, not the pregnant lady. It's the trans woman thing. Have you seen about it?
Oh shit. We don't talk about it.
No. So hear me out. I'm not 100% sure about the story, but from the little that I've seen on Twitter and everywhere. So the first thing that I saw was a woman crying, and the caption was, a trans woman fought against her and won, and how is this fair or something like that. So basically, the argument was that a man who is trans now fought in the women's section and won. And I was like, okay, that sounds weird. Like they should have a separate category for this or something. And then I looked in the comments, and the comments are like, she's not trans. She's actually just a woman who has more testosterone, and that's why she looks like a man. And I was reading through it, and it is actually true. She was a woman at birth. And people are making it so that she was trans and she beat another woman, and that's wrong and stuff. So basically, people are just looking for any excuse to be transphobic at this point.
That you see that chick? She looks like a dude.
She's gotta be trans.
X-Men.
It's weird, man.
It's,
Like,
but honestly, Tandon, you gotta agree. I'm not being transphobic here,
Mhm.
but you gotta agree that this is a serious issue. Not being trans, but being trans and coming into the
Yep.
fightings and
That
all
I'll
these
agree.
competitions.
Mhm.
You gotta be in your own class. You
Yeah.
always know that men are stronger in some places than women,
Yeah, I
and
think
women
we
are
could
stronger than men.
say that on an average, men is physically stronger than a woman, but a woman is a more. There's a term for this. Like,
Agile.
not agile. What was that? So, Nat Geo had this thing on Brain Games where a man is good at like spatial location and stuff because our ancestors would go out for hunting, whereas a woman is better at some of the other stuff. So there's this whole comparison, and there's nothing like one is better than the other. It's just that they were having different roles, and that's how evolution happened, and that's how we are now. So that's exactly why you have a men's section and a women's section for most sports, right? So I feel like they should have a separate trans section for this as well. So if somebody really identifies themselves as trans and they want to have a fair shot at fighting,
So
fight in the trans
is it
section.
gonna be like trans female section, trans male section,
Yeah, sure.
or is it gonna be
Uh,
trans section?
I think trans male and trans female should be separate as well, right?
Yeah, it should be separate because it's just bunch of dudes once again and bunch of females
Yeah.
once again.
Mm-hmm.
But
So
they're not dudes and they're not females. So
no, the thing is actually they have solved this for sports way back. There's a men's section, there's a women's section, and there's an open section. Open section, go wild. Anybody fights anybody. It's all chill because
free
it's
for all.
it's the open section. Men's section,
I'll
women's
tell
section
you.
for specific sections.
So this is something I would not fund at
Mhm.
all. Like open section.
Yeah.
No, thank you. It's like, okay, maybe I'll fund it. Sure. That's not something I'm interested in. Something I'm interested in is peak human strength.
Uh-huh.
Now, hear me out. Bunch of athletes, but they do drugs. And they are super strong. Imagine the javelin going freaking kilometer far.
It's a superhuman
Because
section.
he's strong. Yes. And now you can draw comparisons between a drugged up athlete and Usain Bolt running. Imagine the time difference. That's what I stand for. Drugs. Do drugs.
The way things are going, I feel like there's a dystopian future where they would be able to simulate this. They'd put people's XYZ into a computer and be like, okay, if this person took drugs, what would his thing be now? I'm sure that there's still be something like that in the future.
Could be. But that's crazy. It's funny. Now, moving on to a bit of a lighter end. That guy, the Turkish
That
guy with
guy.
the gun.
That guy, just
That
say that
guy.
guy. It's enough description for him.
That guy.
Legend.
That guy. Absolute legend. You see, you would not see him blink his eye. You would not see any feeling in his
Mhm.
eye.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
blank.
Mm-hmm.
He just points the gun, freaking shoots it. And people are saying, now this is a theory as well, just like the whole freaking video,
Mm-hmm.
but it was planned to get a silver because gold would be suspicious.
Suspicious for what though? He's
What?
as less suspicious as possible. He has nothing on him. What can he cheat?
No, exactly. That's the thing. Like, how does he hit without all that things
But-
at
but-
Olympic level?
The thing is,
And secondly, my follow-up question: why is
Uh-huh.
America not winning this? Aren't they the ones with guns?
Haven't they been training for this their whole lives?
From schools.
Again, we would like to say that we don't condone the gun violence
No.
in any country, but this is fun.
It's funny. It's
Okay,
funny. It's
uh,
funny. I'm sorry.
The Iran guy, right? Like I don't get it. Like, what could he cheat? Like, he has nothing on him. Okay, let's say people are saying, okay, that's suspicious, but how is this?
No,
Okay,
Tandon,
how would he
Tandon.
cheat with this?
Tandon, it's not suspicious. It's not about suspicious.
Uh-huh.
The only suspicion. I mean, sorry, it's not about cheating. We know he's not cheating.
Uh-huh.
He's like the most plain person. He's
Uh-huh.
like you right now. You know, it's like just simple.
Mm-hmm.
He could show up in shorts and still hit the target.
Uh-huh.
But the comments are like, this guy is so sus because no feeling on his face or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he just pops up, shoots, and leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yeah, I got silver. But it
Mm-hmm.
was calculated, as in, like, if he would have gotten, like, freaking bullseye all the time,
Mhm.
it would have looked suspicious. Because, like, how is a guy this
Yeah.
prepared, you know, without the zoom lens or anything?
I have my
And
theories for this. Again, all theories, nothing
Yeah.
validated. I haven't even read into the
Peop-
situation. First thing, guys are just bad at expressing emotions. When's the last time you've like shown excessive emotions in public? Even sports guys, other than football, apparently, football people are like really extra, I guess. Okay, another controversial statement. but I feel like most guys are not that expressive in public. Second thing, imagine you are this guy who does this every day. You do this for a living. You go to
Yeah, he's a hitman. That's what I'm saying.
you go somewhere, you shoot, you know it's gonna hit. You'd be surprised if you did something and you were not expecting that to happen. If you did something knowing it would happen and it happened, why would you be surprised? The third thing
I
is,
mean, like,
I don't know how
if he's
this
so good,
events work.
why was he not showing up in the previous Olympics? Why this Olympic? You know,
I think it's wait, sorry, I don't know the country. Is it Iraq or Iran?
it's Turkey,
Is it Turkey? Why do I remember Iraq or Iran? Wait.
bro. Wrong countries again.
Olympics.
You gotta look up for that guy from Olympics.
The spelling's all over the place, but also it's lagging again. It's Turkey. Okay, cool. So the Turkish guy, I saw somewhere that Turkey has never won a medal or something. So maybe they never invested in that stuff. I saw this thing too. I saw somewhere that he doesn't have it because the country didn't provide it. Apparently, it's expensive equipment or something. I have no idea about this. I don't want to make a comment on it.
Turkey is popping with freaking tourism. Turkey has one of the good, not one of the good. It's well enough. It's this country is well off enough. Look at this guy. Look
I saw this meme where they were like, you just gotta come first. Nobody remembers who's the second guy. The second guy.
there is first guy, and then there's the second guy.
Uh-huh.
The second
the
guy.
thing is, everybody says right. There's only one gold gold winner, and the rest of the winners. There have been gold winners every year in Olympics. There's one guy who's won this way. Olympics though, man. Do you feel like Olympics has had less hype this year?
I agree. French people have been shedding in the water because they did not want people swimming in their river.
Wait, what? I heard the opposite. I heard something like the river was really dirty. So what the French government did was they cleaned the whole river, and the mayor or the president swam in the water before the Olympics to prove that it's that clean now. That's what I heard.
That's because the French people start shitting in it.
Was it for the Olympics or was it just a thing? Because I heard that that's just a thing.
For the Olympics, dude.
What?
Okay, so here's the thing. The government said that we're gonna clean up the water for Olympic swimming to happen there. Very fun, very cool. So people start opposing it. That you gotta keep it as good as it is, and government's like, we're gonna spend X amount of money to clean it up. So they clean it up. These guys come in, shit, or it's something in those lines, and it becomes dirty again, and these guys have to clean up, and then they must have. But it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's like French people.
I don't get it though. Like that sounds very non-French. Like
They're
anytime I
always
think French,
protesting, dude.
I'm like sophisticated people who are rude. That's my thought
What?
of
No.
French people. I don't know.
If I think
I
of
could be wrong.
English people, I think sophisticated people.
Uh-huh.
But French people, it's like I always see them protesting. Even with even with Olympics, some guy set fire to a train or something, and everything was shut down.
What?
Yeah, just because of Olympics. It's crazy.
Well, why did they not like the Olympics? What's wrong with it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just French. It's just French.
I saw somewhere that the countries don't want to host Olympics anymore because Olympics doesn't make as much revenue as it costs them to host it.
Yeah, so here's the thing. There's a big bidding going on regarding Olympics.
2028 or something.
And next Olympics is gonna have cricket in it.
I heard about that. And Rohit Sharma is the captain, right?
Yeah, and the next Olympics, is it in USA?
I have no
I
idea
think-
where. I think they're still bidding.
yeah.
I'm not sure. Could be.
I mean, whatever country is bidding is supposed to know that there is accommodations for that shit. You know, it's
Mhm.
like there is a cricket ground good enough to support the people and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But if USA is not winning in the freaking shooting next year, I don't know what to say, man.
They had a
You
home
have 1 year
advantage.
to.
All right, man. I
Yeah,
guess
the-
that's all for
I
today.
wanted to say something really bad, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Okay, we'll discuss after streaming.
I just thought of where the shooting stadium would be in USA.
Was it the World Trade? Okay. Thank you all for
No,
joining
it was
this week's episode of Byte Banter. I think this week was fun. We had a lot of things to discuss. Do you think it's a good idea to have some topics listed like this every week? Or
yeah,
should we just
sounds
go off
good.
the riff? The thing is, today I knew what I wanted to talk and I listed it because I usually forget it on stream. Usually
it was
other
good
weeks
topic.
I usually don't have any topics. This week Mr. Beast was really hot. I've been following this for the last 2 weeks, so I know what's happening. Anywho, thanks for joining. I see there are 2 people watching it right now. Whoever you are, thanks for watching, man.
Oh, 2 people
or,
watching.
or woman, or trans, or cis, or whatever
Oh, hey,
you
hey,
identify
hey.
yourself as. What's cis, by the way? Cis.
Hey, it's
Yes.
actually 2 people watching. Hey guys, can you say something at least? Hi, hello, no, maybe.
One of them could have been me because I'm open on my phone. Let me just send a hi from here. I don't know who the other person. Wait, is the other person just you though?
I just closed it. I mean, it's not playing in my background either,
Oh,
so it's not
Okay,
me.
there's somebody there. Alright. Anywho, thanks for watching. This was fun.
Hey, wait. So
Yes.
the other guy, if you're listening to this, all this shit, it's all satire. It's all just jokes, you know.
Mhm.
We're not crazy.
Except-
Except for Mr. Beast stuff,
Yeah.
it's all hypothetical, but it's funny, and
Mhm.
we are interested.
If you want to hear more about
Beastables.
Mr. Beast, follow, subscribe.
So,
Where's the subscribe
subscribe.
button? Somewhere there. Yeah.
Yeah.